All right, so today we're talking that brand new innovative release from Jordan Brand the people have been waiting on. The sneaker, which is going to save the game, move us into the next generation of sneakers. Remember when you were a kid and used to watch movies like Back to the Future, thinking one day we'd all be wearing futuristic shoes like the Nike Air Mag? Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me stop the cap. I'm talking about the same old sneakers from 1985, the Jordan 1 Bred, the only release that people seem to care about currently. So I gotta give the people what they want. February is about to go absolutely crazy. You're watching John Alexander TV. Let's jump right into it. So the madness continues. Now, yesterday we discussed the various locations which will be carrying this upcoming release and how each specific location will drop the sneakers how they feel is best suited for their specific stores. So you got some locations which will be dropping these pairs first come, first serve, while you got other places which will be hosting raffles. But just as I mentioned yesterday, these locations will be taking care of their regular customers. So right here you see a lovely lady. She received her personal invitation, which it reads, "Unbanned. You can't ban greatness. You're invited to an exclusive shopping experience for the ultimate grail." So that's a real cool touch right there. As far as this specific location, which she received the personal invite, she actually tagged them right here, hashtag team success. So as we take a look here at the 23 locations located across the country, success right at the top here. This shop is located in Chicago. So that's a cool little way. As you guys see, they're taking care of their regular customers. And I believe this woman right here, she's one of those Sneakers app, Sneakers Live hosts, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. So salute to her right there. Definitely really cool for her. Now, as we take a look here at the list, of course, you guys are going to want to prepare as best as possible based off the specific location located nearest to you. As of right now, it doesn't seem like we're going to see a Sneakers app release. The early word was 10,000 pairs. Now there's a number of 23,000 floating around, which would make sense with Michael Jordan's jersey number and everything like that. But of course, nobody's really sure of the exact number. But as I warn you guys, make sure you plan accordingly. So as we continue to take a look here at the shop locations in New York, I did notice a very interesting one, Up NYC, which if you guys are unfamiliar with this location, it happens to be owned by Fat Joe, as you guys see him pictured right here at the storefront, standing next to everybody's favorite DJ Khaled right here. Now, what's interesting about this location, of course, one, they are located in the Bronx, which of course we know people there have a very strong passion for sneakers. But this actual location was the host of a very limited release that we saw drop last year, another highly anticipated Jordan release that we didn't actually see release on the Sneakers app. So we're talking about the Jordan 17 Lightning, which we got a little clip of how that release went down in the good old Bronx. Now, again, it is noteworthy to mention this is a first come, first serve release, and we're not sure if, as far as this Jordan 1 band drop, they're going to be auctioning or raffling these pairs off or just be dropping these like crazy. So as y'all see right here, this drop was very chaotic. This was a highly sought after release, the Jordan 17 Low Lightning. People were going absolutely crazy for these last year, and as you can see here at this specific location, the line was going crazy. People wanted to get their hands on this sneaker. And as far as this upcoming band pair, I feel like the hype will be possibly even crazy, actually most definitely a lot crazier, especially based off the resale prices that this sneaker is now carrying. So as far as the Up NYC, for all my people located in the Bronx, the only thing I could say is I pray for you guys. So as we continue to take a look here at the list, again, I would recommend for you guys to plan accordingly. This is the biggest sneaker, the most buzzed about shoe that I've heard of in years outside of like a hype collaboration like Travis Scott. We're talking about a good old fashioned Jordan Retro, the one that started it all, the Jordan 1 Bred band. So you gotta love it right here. I just love the fact that people are getting excited about sneakers again, even if they are extremely limited, and people are mad at the fact that they won't be able to touch these. But it's a moment right now. Nike, Jordan Brand, they're setting the tone for 2025. And even if you miss out on this release, it's only the beginning of the year. There's gonna be a lot more great pairs to look forward to. Now, in other Jordan Brand news, it looks like we had a whole bunch of Jordan restocks. These are all pairs which did release in 2024, which we saw hit finish line and JD Sports. So these did drop this morning. Now, whenever I see restocks like this, the only thing I could think of is these dudes on YouTube, which be telling you like to buy now, the price is gonna skyrocket. I tried to warn you guys. Jordan Brand, you guys already know what I'm talking about. The dudes that like to justify these shoes based off of their hype and resale value, whether they're hot or not, or these sneaker resellers on YouTube trying to charge you guys early ticket prices, 100, 150 bucks for a GR Retro, which 9 times out of 10 you guys are gonna be able to snag up on a restock. So as we take a look here at the pairs, we got the Columbia Legend Blues, you got the Black Cats, the Black Cements, the Black Toe 14s, Blueberry 12s, a whole bunch of great pairs, including the Olympic 6s, which it looks like you have a couple of sizes still left. Actually, for the most part, when we actually look here at the list, a lot of these pairs did actually sell out pretty quick. So maybe I'm wrong, and maybe these dudes are right. Maybe you do need to buy these up early, you know, by now before the price skyrockets. But now, just playing, I would never recommend for you guys to do that. And it's always best to just try your luck grabbing these for resale, unless you just got it like that, you know, and don't want to worry about the hassle and everything. But for the most part, if you live in a major area, I would imagine that if you walk into your local Finish Line, Foot Locker, JD Sports, whatever you name it, you could probably find these joints right here sitting on shelves. So you got to love it. As far as for the real sneakerheads, resellers, they may be a little bit mad at this one right here. But let me know if you guys grabbed any of these pairs, which we did see drop this morning. Now, in other sneaker news, guys, before we bounce up out of here, we got a release which I spoke on previously, the classic Foamposite Galaxy. I felt like this release was kind of quiet. It seemed like nobody was really talking about these joints right here, which were rumored to be dropping coming up here in February. But it looks like we do actually have a first look here at these, which we see this posted up on Z Sneakerheads page. Now, I was looking at the comment section. A lot of people felt like maybe this first look was a little bit suspect. Somebody put why they look like that. I remember them being darker than that. Somebody put dull as F, shake my head. What's the date and who's releasing them? The thrill isn't there anymore. I remember the hype so vividly for these. Somebody put they look cheap, these suck. So I was kind of curious. I mean, looking at the video, something does look a little bit off about them, but I'm just imagining that it was probably just due to the quality of the phone or the video that was taking that picture, because them joints do look kind of dull, not even gonna lie. But then it looks like another image did surface of this upcoming release, and based off this tweet right here, it seems like these look a lot better, you know, how we originally thought they were gonna look, you know, back in 2012 when they originally dropped. So this is a sneaker which the first thing that I think of anytime I think of these Galaxy foams is that person that tried to offer, you know, trading their car for a brand new pair of these, which back in 2012, those type of sneaker resale shenanigans were unheard of at the time, but people were going absolutely crazy for this. I remember eBay listings $10,000 plus. So it's kind of interesting to see Nike bring this pair up out the vault. But at the end of the day, I feel like this is one of those legacy pairs, which really here in 2025, it's like, are people really that hyped for these, you know, outside of the fact that they're going to be that limited? Let me know what y'all think about these. And apparently, as far as the release, Z Sneakerheads did give us a little update saying that this shoe will be dropping February 21st at select neighborhood stores. And the good thing is these will actually be dropping on the Sneakers app. So we're not sure about the Bred ones just yet on Sneakers, but it looks like these Foamposites will be dropping on the Sneakers app. So that's great news for everybody. He also did put a side note in there saying dropping early on February 15th at select House of Hoops Shoe Palace locations for All-Star Weekend in San Francisco. It will be a quick strike drop, so be prepared. Retail on these bad boys right here, 230 smackaroos, and it's based off these official images. I would say these do look a lot better than that first clip with Surface. So let me know if you guys are excited about this release. February, they're about to be going crazy. We got the black metallic 5s, we got the Bred ones that people are losing their minds about, and of course we got the classic returning here from 2012, the Galaxy Foamposites, the joints that people are willing to trade a car for. So you guys already know February is about to go crazy. There's a whole bunch of other great pairs, but those seem to be the ones that are currently making the most noise. And then lastly, before we bounce, I did want to take a look at the comment section from yesterday's video. It seems like you guys had a lot to say about these Bred 85, the band joints or whatever. So I just wanted to run through the comments. We always look at Twitter comments, so I think it was a lot cooler to see what you guys have to say, the actual community that we're building up over here on John Alexander TV. Salute to everybody that subbed up to the channel. This is my backup channel. We're kind of taking a little break from the main channel. I'm having a whole lot more fun over here, just dropping whatever I feel like talking about, not feeling the pressure to, you know, drop something like that you guys care about. So first up, True OG Series, he put for 2025 to be so-called big year for Nike. They're starting off on a messed up note. Yes, sir. That one got a lot of likes. JG 5650 put, if they're truly going to be limited, it makes no sense for Nike to be executing this level of marketing campaign. This is a straight up FU to collectors around around the world. Yeah, I feel you on that. Like, as far as the marketing efforts, doesn't it feel like it's a little bit overboard for a shoe that it feels like most people won't be able to touch? Or maybe Nike's got a little trick up their sleeve, and maybe these aren't as limited as we all actually think they will be. But more than likely, knowing Nike, the way they do everything, the way the Wu-Tang Dunks had a heavy marketing campaign behind them and they were limited, I could definitely see them pulling off something like that. Now, salute to my man South Jersey Bait Reviews, who is always insightful, giving us his knowledge here in the comments. He put, that's the biggest lie Jordan has been telling for decades. The NBA didn't ban the Jordan 185 Bred. They just fined him, then told him to change the color or add white. The actual Jordan Bred to be banned by the NBA is the Jordan Airship. Nike does all the marketing for shoes that are super limited. I never understood that shit when they're just gonna sell out no matter what. They just making more and more impossible to get the shoe. Facts, bro. Again, appreciate your insight on that one. A lot of people, you know, agree with that one right there. My kicks, rare sit. Wait, what? Dude put F Nike and Jordan brand in the resellers. I'm selling all my Jordans. Flex Chef 1725 put, to be honest, this just makes me even more mad. Why are they even marketing an impossible pair? CJ the One put Marcus Jordan backdoor special added again. Man, get money. 33 put, so basically, if you don't know anyone from Jordan brand, we are pretty much screwed. To be honest, if I do not get them, I'll just be fine because resale already over 1K for a pair. Yeah, exactly. I feel like, you know, everybody feels the same way as far as this release. Like, what's the point of the marketing efforts? It feels like just the regular man feels like nowadays he has no chance to be able to get shoes. And if you're not plugged in or got connections or a celebrity brand ambassador, it feels like you have no chance. Just like my man Video Game Vic, he said, can't stand DJ Khaled. Man, y'all was going in on Khaled, but low key, bro, it's kind of funny. I just feel like as far as him getting these friends and family pairs, maybe nowadays he shouldn't be like unboxing these joints in front of us like that, because it almost feels like he's just flexing on everybody, right? But you hear what the people are saying. You guys are very vocal about this upcoming release, and I totally feel everybody, you know, 1000% on everything. So of course, as this release gets closer to the official drop date, we will continue to monitor everything concerning this highly sought after Jordan brand classic. So that's all for today. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. If you enjoyed the update, smash the like button, drop your feedback down below. This is John Alexander TV. I'll catch y'all next time. I'm out. Love.